if you have been asked to dissolve a solid in water. By the way, this one, solubility, you can either dissolve in water or in sodium hydroxide, probably. I'm going to tell you how. So, let us talk about dissolving solids. What are the key things you need to know when asked to dissolve solids in water in a practical setting? The first thing is tell whether the solid of salt is soluble or not. Tell whether the solid is soluble or not. Then, if the solid is soluble, if soluble, tell the color of the solution. If soluble, tell the color of the solution. If insoluble, if insoluble, tell the color of, is it the residue? Of course, the solid, if it is insoluble, it will settle at the bottom of the solution, right? So you tell the color of the residue, because when you filter, you shall have the solid parts remain on the filter. So this is what you're supposed to know when you're asked to dissolve a certain solid in water. Now, if we are dissolving in water, the difference comes when writing the inferences, depending on the nature of the question. Solubility can either be used to test for organic or inorganic chemistry. Do you know the difference between organic and inorganic chemistry? Do you know? Do you know the difference between organic and inorganic chemistry? No. So I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you how a question testing on organic chemistry will start, and how a question testing inorganic will start. But salts are under inorganic chemistry. So when we are dissolving a salt in water, if it dissolves, we tell the color, and our inference is very simple. Our inference is very simple. In the exam, you will meet a table like this. Observation, then inference. So, what you've seen with your eyes is what you record here. Let us assume I've given you a salt or a solid to dissolve in water. The good thing is that the question will tell you what to do. So I've given you a salt and I've asked you to dissolve it in water, and it dissolves. You will come under your observation and say solid A or Q dissolves to form a colorless solution. So I've adhered to our rules. I've said it dissolves. Tell whether the solid is soluble or not. I've said it dissolves. To form a colorless solution. If soluble, tell the color of the solution. That is how you write your observation, and you end it there. So you write it correctly, 1 mark. You come to your inference. Now, when writing inferences on this side, if you have written one observation here, you must also have one inference on this side. So your inference will look like C dissolves. Then you say a soluble salt. Soluble salt